When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSInstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you are being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
You want to know what time it is? It's time to bring the rain.
Associated Press is reporting that the U.S. Pacific Fleet is smaller now, even as China's military grows, even as North Korea tests a hydrogen bomb, even as Iran unveils a second, previously unknown, at least to the rest of the world, missile silo loaded with missiles that can have nuclear warheads attached. So, look, folks, I'm just reporting. I don't make any of this stuff up. If I did, it'd be a lot nicer. It'd be more. I would like to write stories and report to you. I would like for the world to be boring. I would like to be able just to come to you and say, look, I got 3 hours and not much to talk to you about because, the dictators all over the world, they've been deposed by their people and they've just given up and they said, well, we want the world and the people to be free and we're going to get rid of all of our mass destruction weapons. There's not going to be any more war. So, everything's peaceful and, people can do what they want within reason and no more government interference and no more government mandates and over government regulation and too many government laws. We're getting rid of all those unnecessary things. And so there's nothing more to report because everything's been done and everybody's like free again. I would love to have stories like that. And just, be able to come to you and say, hey, it's another boring day in utopia. That would be utopia, right? You have your freedom. You're capable of interacting with whom you want to interact with on a daily basis without any government interference. You'll be able to go from country to country and talk to people, whoever you wanted to, and interact with whoever you wanted to without government interference. There was no evil dictators anywhere on the planet because they've all been eliminated. Either they've all been eliminated or they've given up and they said, well, this is not the right way to go. They've had an epiphany and decided, well, they just want everybody to be free. So I would love to be able to report stuff like that because it's another boring day in utopia. The sun is shining again. It's perfect weather conditions again. The morning dew. There's no more rainstorms. There's no more hurricanes and there's no more earthquakes or what have you. The morning dew waters everything. And so we're all it's just boring. Another perfect day. Take me all of 30 seconds. And it's another perfect day in utopia. Have a great day. I'd love to be able to report that. It's not going to happen. Not in my lifetime and not in this era. I just love to be able to say, look, you know what? Because everything is so perfect. This program and Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity and Glenn Beck and Mark Levin and all the rest, we're out of a job now because everything's perfect. We can't complain about anything. There's nothing to complain about because everything is perfect. Everywhere. The universe is perfect. Well, it's not going to happen. At least not until Christ returns. And then we won't need this program. I'll be at the feet of Christ, worshiping and praising Him all day long. But but it is it is what it is. So now you get until then. I guess I will be out there. That's my goal. I guess until the world is a perfect free utopia, no government interference. Just enough government to keep to make society work. Just enough taxes, if you will, to allow society to work as a society. Until that time, we get this utopia. I guess I'm going to be on the air. So, U.S. Pacific Fleet is smaller, even as China's military grows. The U.S. Pacific Fleet is shrinking, even as the U.S. and its allies are facing challenges posed by China's growing military power. Look, I told you about this. And China is trying to move from just having numbers to having numbers with quality. It's one thing to have the world's largest Air Force and world's largest, Army and world's largest Navy and all that kind of stuff. It's one thing to have the most ships in the water. But you start adding quality to those ships, because you have the people to be able to staff all those ships. Now you're talking about some trouble. Now, Peter Jennings, not the Peter Jennings that used to do the news, but Peter Jennings, an expert at the Australian Strategic Policy Institute think tank, said that the issue in peacetime is whether there are enough American vessels to reassure friends and allies. Screw the friends and allies. How about just enough American vessels just to protect the American interests, like the American people? The Pacific Fleet currently has 182 vessels, which include combat ships like aircraft carriers, as well as auxiliary and logistic vessels, said spokesman Commander Clay Doss. So that compares to 192 almost 2 decades ago. Now, the Chinese People Liberation Army Navy has more than 300 surface ships, submarines, amphibious ships, and patrol craft, according to the Pentagon's Asia-Pacific Maritime Security Strategy report that was released last August. I told you they were growing. So 182 to 300. And you might think, well, our ships are twice as good as they are. Okay, for now. I know we just that the new ship that is captained by one James Kirk, isn't that kind of funny? It really is. The new destroyer. It doesn't look like any ship we've ever seen before, really. That was built and it was floating around in Bath, Maine, the Bath Iron Works over there in Kittery and Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's going through its shakedown and test runs and all that kind of stuff right now, but I'm not hearing much about it lately. But those kind of ships are not easy to be built, and they're not quick. I mean, they may be really good, but how many of those? I mean, those things are expensive. How many of those can we build? And then with the Army the size that it is, and the Navy the size that it is, the personnel, how many of those ships can we actually fully man? It's not like this is no longer of the day when things were so simplistic. You just cannot park an aircraft carrier and then decide that when you need it, that you can start the thing up in 30 minutes and be under sail. It just can't happen. There is no such thing as the Minuteman anymore. You can't have a modern army ready to go at a minute's notice. It's got to be a standing army. It's got to be a standing army that is well-equipped and well-trained at all times, because you can't just park these things and then expect them to go at a minute's notice. It's not possible. Oh, hey, if we ever get in a real skirmish, we'll just build more and put them on. These things take years to build. It's not like World War II where we can turn out ships left and right. We can build them in a couple of months or something. These things take years. It takes months for them to be refurbished and repaired. You put a modern aircraft carrier into dry dock to fix it. It's out of action for at least 6 months. We can't do this. Hey, but this is the way that they want to go with it. I guess I don't. All this stuff is just unbelievable. So you got the North Koreans out there testing hydrogen bombs. You got the Iranians down there unveiling a missile silo that supposedly we didn't know about before. So you got to wonder, in all that Iranian desert, how many more of these secret bases that they got. You got China with a growing number of surface of military naval vessels at over 300 and growing. I still think I think at last count they had 3 carriers under construction. That